Hello, everyone. Another overall impressive session by the market to actually have the New York Stock Exchange rally right to the downtrending 50-day moving average. I tell you what, if you love extreme fast moves that are almost impossible to trade unless somehow you just are an automatic buy support, sell resistance kind of guy, which is not our methodology. Tell you what, this market's got it for you from the end of August through now. It's just very, very extreme how things work and pretty choppy overall, but here we are back at the 50-day moving average and basically the September highs. We've come so far so fast that I find it almost impossible to see how, especially with this kind of move off those lows, how we will continue just to go ahead and do this to the 200-day moving average. So I would expect some backing and filling from here. However, if that does happen and if we consolidate on lower volume, we could start to get some very good chart setups as there's some potential leading stocks, and there's a lot of stocks that are still hanging out near their 52-week highs, ready for breakouts to new highs, even though their patterns are sloppy. But who cares? New highs are new highs, and I'm buying them in perfect speculator scan quality names. But overall, the market, still range bound, still below the 50-day moving averages on all the major market indexes. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is the only index above its 50-day moving average, but I could care less about this average as it's only 30 stocks, helped out significantly by DD and Alcoa lately. But overall, it's still, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, I would even not want to throw, to me, it's still under a sell signal. To move back into a neutral signal for this index, we would have needed to retake that 50-day moving average on above average volume. And instead of 2 days, it's moved above it. Instead of the 2 days that it's moved above it, volume has been below average, or the 2 days above it, volume's below average, so it's kind of hard, and it's getting lower each day, so it's, hard to be like, oh yeah, everything is just perfect here, everything is just beautiful here. But as you can see, the Russell 2000, strong day today. The NASDAQ, strong day today. We can keep this up, great. The good news is that the NASDAQ rally attempt off this most recent low in September, even though yesterday we got a technical distribution day according to Telechart, Market Smith didn't confirm it. Might have changed today, did not look. We can go ahead and do that really quick, actually, if you want to. Let's see what we got here. See how long this takes. Daily. And I can't tell what this looks like. It's like splitting hairs. They finally have volume higher, it looks like. Where's the volume? 1980. Yeah, so it's slightly higher, so they got it right finally after they updated. But overall, with that intraday reversal on the higher volume, once again, like I said, positive action. Today's intraday reversal off the lows, positive action. The gap down and rally on Friday, positive action. The Thursday move off the lows, positive action. Wednesday, last week, we opened lower, closed higher, positive action. So overall, positive action following these September lows. So everything looks good. It's just that we've come too far, too fast, so expect a pullback. With that being said, with the market under the condition it's in, some sell signals this evening. SOXS, I've already been knocked out of the entire position, but it is a full sell signal on an end-of-day basis, closing below those September lows. So SOXS is done with a small loss on the remaining position. And TechS finally giving a full, it's not a full sell signal, giving another 50% sell signal. Technically, this was one here on the second with the below 20-day moving average close. I did not issue another 50% end-of-day sell signal despite this close below the 50. Should have, did not, as I wanted to go ahead and test this low. So half my sell stop was below 37.64. Obviously eclipsed that today intraday, so it was knocked out of half of it. My final sell stop remains at these lows from this signal date, and that will remain because this is a hedge. So I will let gains turn into losses as long as I have a tiny, tiny position left. And you better believe I basically have nothing left of this position. It is minuscule, probably doesn't even make up 0.10% of my account value, as I've been knocked out of most of it with just the action this past month. Crazy how volatile the market's been, but not surprising. Then SRTY, we've been long since this long signal back here finally got filled back here when I stupidly did not put my limits in, as I didn't trust that signal, which in hindsight I did. Got lucky, got filled near the lows. It's been a good trade. Every exit I've had has left me with a gain. But now close below the 50-day moving average. That means half the sell stop has to go below 29.65. the final sell stop on the entire position would be this low right here. I mean, with the way it's going and the way the rollover and 200-day moving average still moving down, you would not want to hold it if it closes below that September low. And then DXD, which I never got a position in, but still trading end of day basis, another 50% sell with a move below here. Remember, as a hedge, this is the final sell stop level, August, on this position. Now, with all those sells and the inverse ETFs, we also have some long positions. Sadly, once again, nothing rocks, my socks off. The best overall quality, not technically but fundamentally wise, Helen of Troy, CanSlim quality stock, also in my Perfect Speculator pre-scan. And it's a pre-scan because it must not be up 100% from its 52-week lows. HELE is producing a pocket pivot point signal on above average volume. A move below yesterday's intraday low will get you out of half the position, 92.5, 92.12. And then my final sell stop will be below 87.98. So I'll give it some room to work because this market is volatile. Got to keep it small though, but once again, our long positions are working, so I have to, even though I don't want to increase size. I don't feel confident about the way things are, but my system's a system, and the best trades are the hardest trades, and these are all hard trades to make tonight, trust me. HELE though, because of that, 1% CanSlim, 1% pre-Perfect Speculator pre, 2% long position HELE. Also, the next new long position, Dave & Buster's Entertainment Play. This one is a CanSlim quality name, so that's 1% for that signal. And it was confirmed in my Green Bop for the past 20 days scan and in my Max Green Bop for the past 5 days scan. So since these are Bop scans, these are always my favorite scans after downtrends. Whatever stocks appear in these scans and give me signals normally produce significant gains, but we're not in the clear yet. I still have my models under across the board operational sell signals, so we'll see. But play 1% CanSlim, 0.5 that one Bop scan, 0.5 for the other Bop scan, 2% total position. First cut loss is a close below 39.22. Final cut loss is a move below 37.42. And then also we're going to add to a couple positions. Look who's giving another add signal. BNCN, another pocket pivot point signal near the 50-day moving average on above average volume. This time Bop is spiking. Last pocket pivot point signal that we added to, Bop was falling. The last add signal was 1%. This one's 0.5% because once again, BNCN is not confirmed anywhere. CanSlim quality stock only. No confirmation. Since we just added 1%, want to add each additional price level lower and lower amount of shares, so it's only a 0.5% position in my account capital. And then also we have an add signal in DGII, very risky due to how far it's extended from the 5200-day moving average. However, it wouldn't surprise me if this was a slow, steady grinder higher, like it takes it forever to get to 13, 14, 15, and then maybe blast off to 20. If everything works out right, which I doubt it will because nothing does anymore. God, these things used to be gimme signals like, oh, okay, DGII is definitely going higher now that I got a third pocket pivot point signal since middle of September and all that green in the bot. But shit don't work like that anymore, so got to be careful. But DGII, if you don't remember, missed my first long signal because my limit order was at 11.02. Trade down to 11.08. Never got down to 11.02, so I completely missed it, but been tracking it on an end-of-day basis because if you used a market order, you're in. But DGII add signal here, not confirmed anywhere else. I am such a liar. Confirmed in 2 other places. My new 52-week highs on above average volume scan caught it, and obviously with the surge in BOP, the surge in volume, and the surge in price. It's in my price volume BOP scan, but like I said, too far extended. It's only 0.5%. Also, I am thinking about setting buy stops tonight on PDCE. Not a CanSlim quality stock, so it would be just 1%. On Amazon, because it's a Perfect Speculator scan quality stock, so 1%. PDCE, Perfect Speculator scan, 1%. Amazon Perfect Speculator, 1%. Then LXFT is CanSlim and Perfect Speculator. So possible 2%, but I don't like the chart as much, so maybe I will just keep it 1%. And then BBSI, CanSlim quality, Perfect Speculator quality. I might be looking to go ahead and set 2% on that one, especially since my risk is pretty well defined. But we're getting some potential long signals, so we'll just continue to watch the market, see what it wants to do. Stay neutral overall, my friends.